Welcome to the Weekday Report for Tuesday, August 5th. I'm Joe Potente. Here's a brief look at the news. The long-awaited work to resurface 104th Avenue will begin soon. On Monday, the City Council approved spending just over $200,000 so that the badly deteriorated road can be replaced. Winter weather took a toll on 104th, which was described as barely passable by Alderman David Bogdala. The city is seeking a cost-sharing proposal with Summers, which also borders 104th Avenue. An agreement is not yet in place, but the city saw it fit to move forward with the work before construction season ended. A 19-year-old man pleaded guilty Monday to arson for a June 2012 incident at Bradford High School. Zachary Close of Kenosha could be sentenced to as many as 25 years in prison for burning a laminated poster and using a lighter to make burn marks on an acrylic window, which caught fire and melted. He'll be sentenced in October. A new seating area is going in near the Velodrome in Washington Park. Crews for the city have been busy hauling dirt from the Amazon construction site so that a seating hill can be made. The city said much of the work is done and that the sod should be laid on the new hill shortly. It's in the city's long-term plans to add an open-air shelter to the hill so that picnics and other events can be staged near the Velodrome. Lance Middle School has a new softball scoreboard thanks in part to the efforts of local trade workers and contractors. Unions and area contractors donated their services to install the scoreboard, with Camosi Construction overseeing the effort. The work was finished on Monday. It marks the third scoreboard that the group of current and retired trade union members have built. The other two are at Tremper High School. Groundbreaking is expected this fall for construction of Costco in Pleasant Prairie's Prairie Ridge development. The 154,000 square foot store is expected to employ 150 people and equal numbers of full and part-time workers, boasting among the highest wages in the retail industry with an average hourly wage of over $20 an hour. Slight modifications approved by the village board Monday night included the narrowing of a proposed driveway, paved the way for a unanimous decision to give Costco the green light. The Kenosha Kingfish remained alive in the postseason hunt with a 2-1 victory over the Green Bay Bullfrogs Monday night at Simmons Field. Looking to snap a 4-game losing streak, the Kingfish turned to Dylan Mazzuccoli. The 6'4" right-hander recorded a season-high 8 strikeouts in 7 dominant innings, allowing just 2 hits without issuing a single walk. With 5 regular season games remaining, the win propelled the Kingfish a half game in the playoff standings and puts them 1.5 games behind the Wisconsin Woodchucks for a playoff spot. Playoff tickets go on sale 9 a.m. Wednesday at KenoshaKingfish.com or at the team's box office. What's trending today? A new Rasmussen survey found that nearly half of Americans think it's likely Ebola will get into the U.S. population now that 2 patients are being treated in Atlanta. But most have some degree of confidence that the U.S. healthcare system will be able to contain the deadly disease. Are you worried about Ebola? Tell us on our Facebook page. Up next is Diane Giles with this week's History Mystery.
Waiting for a train out of town was a common experience in the days of the interurban electric railway. But at the tiny station of the MRK line at the northern city limits of Kenosha, it was a pleasant experience in the spring, summer, and fall. In winter, that could be much different. That's because the station was located on the east side of 7th Avenue in the 3800 block, and there was nothing to block the lake breezes. The MRK was a branch of the TMER&L Railway and ran from 1896 until 1947, when low ridership forced the discontinuation of the service. For the Kenosha News, I'm Diane Giles.
Thanks, Diane. Now here's a look at what we're working on today. The man alleged to have killed 2 women before leaving their bodies in suitcases alongside a Walworth County road will be in court in Kenosha today. Janine Anderson will be there. And the city has tallied up exactly how much it went over budget cleaning up after this year's rough winter. Joe Ward has the details. Pick up a copy of the Kenosha News and check KenoshaNews.com for all the details on these stories and more. I'm Joe Potente with the Weekday Report.